Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm coming to you poolside from the Courtyard by Marriott because in today's video, I'm talking about how you can fit an intermittent fasting routine and lifestyle into your vacation or travel away from home. Hey, so a little bit about me is I've been on this intermittent fasting journey for 2 years now. I have lost 60 pounds, and throughout that period, I have gained some weight, lost some weight, but over the period of 2 years, I have been consistently losing weight and most importantly, sticking to an intermittent fasting lifestyle. So I am not an expert by any means. I'm just a regular guy trying to share my experience, and I want to share with you my tips for fitting in intermittent fasting when you're on vacation. So like I said, again, we're on vacation this week, and everything that I'm going to talk to you about in this video is something that I have practiced myself. And first and foremost, my first tip is you have to take a long-term approach when you're doing intermittent fasting or any kind of lifestyle, health, and nutrition change. So I have gained and lost the same 40 to 60 pounds more times than I can count over the last 2 decades. And it wasn't until I committed to intermittent fasting and committed to a slow and steady and long-term approach that I was not only able to lose the weight, but most importantly, to maintain it and keep it off. So what does that have to do with your vacation? Is first, by setting a long-term mindset and a slow and steady approach, the first thing that you're going to realize is that no matter what you do on vacation, even if you don't follow a single tip that I'm about to give you, you're still going to be fine, because what you do in 1 week or 2 weeks is not going to affect your overall progress. So that is my first tip for you, is you have to take a long-term approach when setting out to do anything health and fitness. We're not always going to lose weight, because if that was the case, eventually you would get to zero and you would die. You're going to gain weight, you're going to lose weight. That is part of the process, and understanding that this is a lifelong process. I want you to understand that 1 week on vacation is not going to disrupt your plans. It's not going to disrupt your progress. I want you to enjoy it. So that's the first tip. Now the second tip, this is a practical one, is before you go on vacation, if you're able to, you want to start planning ahead and adjusting your fasting and eating schedule in anticipation of what you're going to do on vacation. Now, again, we're at Universal Studios doing the theme parks for spring break, and I knew that there was going to be plenty of theme park food that I was going to want to eat, whether it be turkey legs, caramel popcorn, plenty of luscious desserts, just lots of food, candy, all that stuff. I knew that that was going to be a part of the vacation. So the week leading up to this, I did a lot more OMAD, and I reduced my calories slightly in anticipation for our vacation. Now, I say it's important to adjust it before you go on vacation, because you don't want to fall into that habit of eating and overeating and then trying to reduce all those calories afterwards. That's just a psychological cycle that's not good to get into. You know, if you can plan for something and maybe reduce your calories going into it, then you can reward yourself a little bit by eating a little more. But what you don't want to do is eat a little more and then punish yourself for eating. We don't want food to become a reason to punish ourselves. So again, make sure you adjust your schedule before going into vacation. Nothing drastic, just a slight adjustment. Now, the next tip that I have, this is while you're on vacation, is I want you to eat the healthiest foods that you can while you are enjoying it. So if you want to eat healthier foods when you're on vacation, I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to make those healthy substitutions. A great example is a few nights ago, we went out to Logan's Steakhouse, and I got a steak and broccoli. Now, at the time, at the end of the day, I wanted something a little lighter. I wanted that broccoli and steak. So I ordered it and I enjoyed it. That was a great healthy substitution. I absolutely could have ordered the French fries or the loaded baked potato, but I got the broccoli because that's what I wanted. Now, if you want the healthier option, I would encourage you to do so. And what I mean is, you should never choose the healthy option when you're on vacation because it's the healthy option and you're going to regret it. I don't regret getting the broccoli one bit. If I would had regretted it, I wouldn't have ordered it. I would have just got the French fries or baked potato, because again, this is life. So I want you to enjoy the healthiest foods that you can. If you go your whole vacation and don't have a single bit of junk food, that's okay too. If you are making healthy choices because that's what your body wants and that's what you want, well then that's what I want for you. So when you're on vacation, make the healthiest choices that you want to, that you are happy with. I don't want vacation to be something that you look back and said, oh, I wish I would have had this. I wish I would have had this. We don't want to have this restrictive diet where I can't eat this or I can't eat that. So just be thinking about that when you're making your food choices. Make the healthiest choices that you will enjoy. Another tip that I have for you, and this is coming back off of vacation, is I don't want you to step on the scale, right? So we're getting back later today, and I'm not gonna step on the scale for at least 2 weeks. And the reason for that is, again, I don't want to look back on this time and regret any of it. I've had an amazing time with my family. I've eaten some really good food and I've done a lot of great things. I don't want to sully that memory so close after the vacation by stepping on the scale. So I know that I have gained weight, but what good is that going to do me? I'm not gonna step on the scale for at least 2 weeks. And then that goes hand in hand with this next tip, which is I'm jumping right back into my regular fasting schedule. I'm not making a crazy adjustment after vacation. We had our last dinner last night. I started my fast at about 8 p.m. I'm not gonna break my fast at least until 2 p.m. today. Jumping right back into my 18-hour fasting schedule. I'm not gonna make any major adjustments to my food. I'm not gonna reduce my calories any more than I normally would. I'm just jumping right back into a regular schedule because I want to enjoy the vacation and I want to get back into regular life. I don't wanna have vacation and then 2 weeks of, now I gotta account for everything that I ate. No, I'm just gonna jump back into regular. And this all goes back to that first tip, a long-term approach. And when you have a long-term approach, it doesn't matter what you do in the days, it doesn't matter what you do in the week. You can even have a bad month because the journey of life is gonna take us up and down. It's important that we learn how to live and enjoy ourselves while striving to become healthier in the long run. So those are my tips for going on vacation and intermittent fasting. If you want to see exactly what I ate while I was on vacation, I'm going to leave a video on the screen here now. You can see everything that I ate while we were at Universal Studios for our spring break vacation. Be sure to check that out. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.